And I'm going to let the diamond actually come up the mesial line angle to the marginal ridge, very cautiously and carefully. I'm going to watch my patient's eyes to see that she's comfortable, and I've gotten to my marginal ridge. My slot is finished. Now I'm going to come up across the occlusal, and I'm going to feel that thing, letting the tip of the burr precede the barrel as I go over the distal slope and down to the distal marginal ridge. That's all. I'm going to flop this over so I can make a parallel slice, take the lingual occlusal off, letting the tip of the burr precede the actual barrel. Now I've gone through the mesial marginal ridge on the lingual, my occlusal's off. You want to have a little fun, you could say, Gertrude, would you please close? Bite tight. Bite together. And I can see that my occlusal clearance is where I want it. Now open wide again, I come back to my slot. I come through contact, missing the distal of the cuspid. I stop looking at the thing I'm preparing and start looking at the one I want to miss. I come around at the DEJ. One of the big disciplines is to stay in that DEJ. Keep it parallel to the mesial as I come around. Leave the instrument on the tooth. It's what's working. I come across the first length of the burr in the buckle. And then I come back and take the rest of the buckle off with the second sweep. Again, still moving counterclockwise. And I'm ready to do my diamond chamfer. Take the carbide back to its resting place, pick up my diamond. I can start that anywhere I want. I'm going to go in at the expense of the tooth, and then I'm going to move around with the tip of the burr just below the sulcular epithelium. I'm going to keep that diamond working slowly at the dentino-enamel junction, but also at the expense of the tooth as I go subgingival. It should be very simple for gingival tissue packing because it's not a problem to get into a sulcus where there is a sulcus. And I've created the sulcus at the expense of the tooth. There shouldn't be a drop of hemorrhage in. I'm going to round off those occlusals. I'm going to spray that clear so I can check everything. And here's the young lady without any gingival seepage at all, and I'm completely subgingival. Okay, we should rerun that sulcus. See, we have to put this gorgeous young lady in somebody else's hands. Now, I think the sulcus is okay. I just don't like that one little contour there. Let's just wipe that again, and then we'll talk to the boys again, okay? All right. That distal lingual was just not quite as pretty as you'd like it. Okay. Now, on a bicuspid, and I mentioned this to the young dentist who brought her in here, on a bicuspid, I'd usually go at the expense of the attachment apparatus at the mesial buccal. Because the mesial buccal comes up so high,